Hello everybody, I'm Conquering History Games and welcome back to part 5 of my Yunnan Clique playthrough, although we currently are the Kunming National Government. I'm going to just call it this whole series the Yunnan Clique for the sake of simplicity, except maybe I'll switch it over to Republic later. You guys can look at the pair. I'll change the thumbnails, who knows. These things can get... That's the sort of thing with some Paradox games. It's really fun to be switching between names, but then it's like, what do you title it? But it... You know, People watch it from episode 1, so whatever. We are going to declare this war, as I promised we would, and I think it's going to be a pretty straightforward one. Should not be much trouble at all to deal with them. Obviously, we cannot deal with any of this other political stuff, so in the meantime, do we want to start working on becoming a democratic fortress? That 20% political power gain is really huge, especially because I'm going to need it to core all those areas, and there's a 5% research speed. I think we're gonna not do the Han immigration, so that means we're not gonna get monthly population here. It's gonna be less, but we're gonna be coring things. So I don't think we actually need that growing monthly population that much. So the Society of the Bamboo King is a secretive organization mostly made up of Tutsi minority leaders, assembly politicians, and other groups seemingly disadvantaged by the Han encroachment into Yunnan. While most of their objectives are shrouded in mystery, what we do know is that they wish to curb the influence of the Han ethnic groups in Yunnan, and collaborating with them for the sake of unity in Yunnan is in our best interests. Wow, we're seeing red. What's up with that? There's your problem. Yep. Oh, nice and easy now. Let's see, we need to pick a trait for this guy. We're gonna do Scavenger. Yeah, it's a little more important than Ambusher at the moment. We've got to grab equipment. Of course, ideally I would have Tanks division so I could encircle, but China's not exactly ideal. We never saw that Indo-Chinese uprising. That's so strange. I wonder if it's easier now to avoid. Come on, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Keep moving, come on. Straight through to Changsha. Don't stop. Don't stop thinking about uniting China. Don't stop. It'll soon be here. It'll be here. More China than before. The Qing are gonna be gone. The Qing will be gone. I probably should have actually worked on those lyrics or something. I don't know. Just being silly. Alright, yep. Super easy. And I'm fine with these sort of a little bit unnecessary fights in the rear because it just continues to allow me to accumulate army experience. It's only going to cost us 100 this next time. Which is so we can probably get there in this fight. Ooh, war propaganda. That's kind of tempting. Do we want to do that? Do we really want to do that? Absolutely, of course we do. Yeah, because then as I core things, the mobilization will allow me to just generally move faster. Okay, let's be careful now. Let's not lose this guy. Can't afford to be losing divisions. Look at that. Look at us go. Right, continue the army reforms, please. Thank you. Cool. Now we can finish them off. So one of you come down here and attack Changsha from the south. And there it is! A full year ahead of time, we've got the improved artillery. Excellent. Now we just need artillery. Look, we're not even building any right now. Why did it do that? Oh, it's because we lost those Tibetan areas. That's what the problem was. We might do anti-air. Maybe not, though. Angua, indeed. Alright, that Lend-Lease... Oh, Ma Clique was still Lend-Leasing me this entire time? They're probably going to defeat Mongolia now that they don't have to worry about their southern front. Let's take a look at how that is. Oh, yeah. They should absolutely win. We've got the factories and whatnot. I'll go in for them. Okay. Next up. Better infantry rifles? Maybe. 274 though is an awfully long time. Yeah, if I'm going to do that, it probably would be of greater use to me to have to put it towards industry if I'm going to be taking something that far ahead of time. Right, how's it looking on their end? Having a little bit of trouble breaking through. Yeah, we're having problems in some defensive attacks, but Changsha is occupied. There you go. Is that going to be enough? Yep. Excellent. Oh yeah, that's awesome. You know, there shouldn't be anything saying, okay, do we have to liberate them? But we're gonna integrate them immediately, or no, we're not, because I first want to get us up to limited conscription. After that, we'll start integrating places. How's this going? Not great. I figure the next on the chopping block is we're gonna go after the people's government now, right? Mm-hmm. Now you may be a guerrilla fighter. Excellent. Very nice stuff. Alright, endorsing the Society of the Bamboo King. While not a popular move with the Han population, our government has deemed it necessary to seek a new approach to our ethnic policy. With the endorsement of the Society of the Bamboo King, we have elevated the society to a state of organization, which shall create a united ethnic council, which will coordinate the different ethnic minorities to oppose the Han's slight majority, and supervise the creation and enforcement of ethnic equality laws, which shall hopefully bring the ethnic amalgam that is Yunnan closer together. Oh, so we get a national spirit. Our monthly population is going to drop by 50%. We'll get more stability, we're going to lose political power, and then we also get stability. So, dang it! Ah, that's annoying. And there goes my Hunan province integration plans. Gotta spend it while I got it. Did it say it was going to do that? No, it didn't. Okay, so let's secure southern China. The South China region encompassing Guangxi and Guangdong is a massively important region of China. Not only is it a massive agricultural producer, it is also rich in resources and possesses plenty of industry. If any region can help us succeed in our new northern expedition, it's that one, and as such, we need to put it under our control once more. And that's true. There are so many resources down here that are crucial to have. By the way, we're not trading for steel anymore, are we? Yes, we are, because I'm an absolute baka, which I know is not Chinese. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this, please. Okay, yeah, I'm not ever returning it to Tibet, probably. Feng Tian, this is it. This is the big war now. Feng Tian has officially declared the 5th Zhili-Fengtian War has begun. Tensions in China have been high since 1927, when the German intervention brought the 20-year conflict between the various factions to a temporary standstill. Over the last decade, however, both the Fengtian government in Manchuria and the Zhili in Beijing have consolidated and built their forces. The stage is set for the most dramatic confrontation in over 10 years. Whichever side emerges victorious, however, will not be alone. Japan and Germany still loom large over the region, as the land of the rising sun greedily eyes Germany's possessions in the Pacific. The victor of this war will no doubt have a part to play in that conflict as well. This is the key moment. Now, if it were up to me, they would just all, you know, they're just going to fight forever, like the Yunnan Clique and the Left Kuomintang have been. Just wear each other down. That's the way I would want it to go. Hate to see fellow Chinese men be hurt, but... What kind of intelligence is this? Somewhere between 9 and 45? You kidding me? Anyway, let's get improving this computing machine before I forget. That's so useful. Yes, I know I could go encryption or decryption because, you know, that huge discrepancy. But it says here we have an inferior enemy that we're going to be fighting. But they've got at least 14 factories. It's going to practically double what I've got. It's it's so crucial. We have so many resources. Still got to get up to limited conscription. I hate the jump from volunteer to limited because it's just a 1%. It's very annoying. Are we actually getting growth? We're getting 140. We get 184 men in terms of monthly recruitable population growth, because we have that minus 50% modifier going for us. Just terrific, isn't it? But here's the really good news now. We've got 24 divisions here, so he could start working on being a skilled staffer, even though it's not really important. Here's the question too, though, is it says decisions, so that's probably, is that going to cost me political power? Whenever I want to take one? It probably does. But I see so many gaps here for us to take advantage of. It's great, which is why I feel comfortable, even though these guys are green, putting them out here, because it's just about filling in these gaps. And if we can get a couple of quick encirclements, we could really get rolling. It'd take us years to get all the equipment we need, though, at this rate we've been going at. Here's another thing, is integration. It says it's costing me daily political power whenever I do it. So that's another reason why I just want to get this done, go to the limited conscription. Okay. More factories available. Yeah, look at how horrible these holdings are, and that's why it's going to be so much better when we come down here. We'll have a lot of space to build new factories. Okay, what are my new decisions? How does this work? Once again... Okay, here we go. Forming a new China. Retake Lingguang. With the defeat of the Li Zonggren at the hand of the other factions in Lingguan, they have been set back considerably. However, not all is lost. And with the recovery of his forces as well as ours being now ready for the endeavor, we shall retake Lingguang and use it to stage our invasion to rescue China from the brink of total anarchy. Is this what the brink looks like? Okay, they're going to get an event that we threaten them, so they get a 60-day heads up. Alright, it doesn't cost me anything, so we're going to do that, of course. And if it's 60 days, that means we could do one more thing in this area, but I don't think it's a good idea, because I don't know if dealing with the left KMT means we're going to go to war with them or something. So I'd rather get this, just keep working on this. The Dion Identity. For centuries, Yunnan has been a melting pot of cultures. Divided, the province has been preyed upon by Beijing and foreigners alike, and as such, we should strive to form a new identity, which integrates the multicultural aspect of our province into a harmonious mosaic of ethnicities united in their desire for self-preservation and the prosperity of the province. If any of you are interested in multiculturalism, please be sure to check out my Empire of the Outremer campaign that I'm going to be doing in Crusader Kings 2 sometime in the first week of January, preferably on New Year's Day. It should be going up. We do need a little bit of rubber, but we're not. Okay, no, we are producing fighters now. That's awesome. Great, great, great. Oh, I just realized, I don't have air bases though. No, I have one here. 3 fighters. They have fighters? Yeah, they got 24. Well, wait a day on that. Oh, wow! It looks like Qing's going down in flames. The Anqing Clique, the Shandong Clique, and the Zhangji Clique have all united with the Fengtian government to take them out. This is it kind of looks really similar to what happened with the Northern Expedition, where everybody went up against the Zhili, and the only reason that the Zhili were able to get out alive was because of the German intervention. But I don't think that ain't happening this time. Yeah, it's all over now for the Qing. That means we're gonna have very strong Fengtian government with Japan. Okay. So it's the Japanese we will have to face. Oh shoot, I haven't whoops, sorry. Limited conscription, let's get mobilizing. Fantastic. Okay, the Ottoman Empire is being attacked now. Soon we'll have to see if Middle Africa is going to blow up as well. So many things going on in the world. American Union State looks like it's doing quite well. Pacific State screwed up. They should have gone for Texas. Okay. I think they moved some more divisions to the border. Yeah, they're shifting people around. They're moving some into the interior. Hey, we've almost filled up on fuel. We should be able to go to war with the Lingguang peoples in this episode. Oh, the Chongqing federal government has been formed up here. See, I like that shade of blue too. I just like blue, if you guys haven't figured it out. See, this is kind of like purplish. This is a different sort of blue. Okay, okay. Now, we are getting 1.2 political power a day, which is unbelievably awesome. So let's start working on getting a better set of infantry equipment. I know that I'm behind, guys, I know. But eventually I'm going to have more factories and we're going to catch up. So I'm thinking about production efficiency right now. It's going to work out. It has to. Because remember, if anybody's ever seen me play Russia, I'm the kind of guy who Russia doesn't have equipment and I'm training everybody. Get that 25% bonus. Which I probably actually should have been training these three. But again, it's more about having the divisions. Beijing has already fallen. Yeah, that's... I have seen Qing drag this out. They form a kind of a line here at this river and with the mountains. But with the Jiangxi clique jumping in here on their western front, I don't see how they're going to be able to get out of this. So we are going to form ourselves into a democratic fortress. Despite its distance from the capital and relative isolation, Yunnan has become more than a warlord fiefdom. With working universities, a growing, good for Uruguay, a growing industrial sector, a judicial system, a representative legislature, and a locally elected assembly, Yunnan is one of the few provinces in China that can truly be considered democratic. So that 20% boost on top of already being at 1.2 a day, that's insane in Kaiserreich. And I don't even have a majority of party popularity. That's so awesome. The Kunming national government declared war on the... Okay, the revolution has begun, or continues, perhaps. All right, get moving. I think I'm going to micro this a little bit, but I think for the most part, we just need it, as long as we're just penetrating in. We've got divisions pinning down a lot of these, and we're gonna get encircling people so fast. Yeah. Let's be sure to call to arms our faction partner here. Yeah, just complete collapse, as we can see. We're gonna have one of you immediately try to get down here. The Hellenic Socialist Republic Civil War is gonna happen. Okay, what's this other decision available? Should war propaganda? Maybe. No, I think an integration is more important right now. Let's get started on that. Revolt in the Reichspakt. There they go. I don't think that's going to work out for them, but all right, we got the encirclement here. It's going to help us capture some equipment too, I think. Very nice. So okay, now they're starting to sort of solidify a front line. Fortunately, man, maybe I should have switched everybody over to cavalry and we could just sprint it out. But no, it'll work out because there is something to be said about the grind, because that improves the army reform. Yes. I wonder what constitutes a large province. Probably something like Nanjing up here. It's a population kind of thing. Maybe not so much geographically speaking. It should be noted that the Jiangxi and Shandong are not in the faction with Japan. Yunnan government's actually not either. Alright. Keep moving. Mobile defense. We're starting to run into some issues here. Uh-oh, we might be having problems. They've got at least as many divisions as I do now that I look at it. Okay, working on the fighters. We gotta get some more infantry equipment. We need rifles, plain and simple. I think once we encircle this, yeah, let's just try to finish these guys off. How's he doing? Let's look at his details. About halfway. Yeah, about halfway towards level 4. I think the next thing we'll do with him is charismatic. Okay, we're continuing to attack, though, here, so that they don't attempt to break through and take these. Nice, nice, okay. Encirclement's worked out. Everybody can redistribute themselves. I'm only seeing one green bubble at the time, so we're actually going to stop here for a second while everybody gets in line. I'm seeing cavalry, of all things, to our south. But not... I don't think they are a superior enemy, which is good. Our Tibetan troops, they got some experience in a hurry, didn't they? Awesome! Awesome, awesome. Democratic Fortress, thank you very much. I do wonder what this land distribution is going to do. Let's find out. I'm hoping it's some sort of continuous thing. After a thorough analysis made by Miao Yuntai, it has been deemed necessary that we perform an agricultural reform in order to improve our cultivation and extraction efficiency, as well as improving the working conditions of peasants and small landlords in our nation. Cool. Maybe something that also boosts our party popularity. That would be good too. That would be amazing. The left KMT just will not die. It helps though that the Yunnan Clique is now fighting two wars at once. Alright, it says here our problem is we've got the large river crossing to consider. Some divisions are not in position. Everybody seems to be here. We don't have the command power just yet. There we go. So now we're going to attack, do a force attack on top of that, and try to get a breakthrough somewhere. Yeah, okay, that significantly dropped. That encirclement, though, was big. It did significantly reduce what they had going. Do we want to do the war propaganda? Probably not. Okay. Got more factories. Let's, yeah, just keep loading on up. No, not with Germany. Never trade with Germany. Never, never. War propaganda could be useful. Got war heroes that are being killed, so it's actually dropping right now constantly. I'd prefer something that helps with my stability, actually. So what we could try to do here... Oh, but we got to get our war support up, though, if we're ever going to switch to a war economy. So, let's get to it. We won't do total mobilization, even though, like, with lowered... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that at any point. Push through anywhere. I don't think we're getting over this river. We have more factories than they do right now. They're also really not using their planes to their advantage. Yeah, we've only got a few of these here, but let's put them to work, I guess, any way we can. Oh, yeah, just red bubbles everywhere. Not good. I think we might need to stop. Look at this, though. We've got a few veterans. We've got people becoming seasoned. This is great. I realize I'm still not at 20 width. Let's fix that. And we're just waiting for this set of army reforms to finish, and then I should immediately be able to take the next one. It's still going to take about a month. What's the casualty ratio like? They are taking more. Well, then I don't see any reason for us to stop. Besides that we have no guns. The Qing, they're being tenacious now. As long as I see a single green bubble, I'm not going to stop attacking. That's how I'm going to play this. Just grind them down, grind them down. Although, a lot of problematic conflicts, combats though. They're problematic. They may even be bordering upon toxic combats. We can core areas that we already no, we don't really have full control though. Wanji province. No, never mind about this. We have some of it. So it's saying we could like we're on the road. Agricultural reforms begin. Our first step in our plans to modernize the Yunnanese agriculture is to begin a province-wide land assessment. Our land measurement statistics date back from the days of the Xinhai Revolution, and renewing them would go a long way into helping us understand the current issues in our agricultural system, as well as to help us draft clear goals for our reforms. Let's begin. we could do the financial measures and just be done with this branch. I think it might not be the worst idea, though, to do the legacy. I don't see anywhere either that... Yeah, we gotta get our economy up and running. We need guns! Alright. Yunnan is a mountainous region. Some of our engineers have been examining our local rivers and have come to an interesting revelation. We can construct hydroelectric dams. With such a construct in our industrial arsenal, we can better extract power from nature to keep the lights on and run our factories. Such a facility would be of great benefit to empowering our economy. So we're going to get progressing industrial reforms, get a lot more bonuses. It's the same as it always is. Political power, production efficiency, factory output, military construction speed, civilian construction speed. Economy is going to improve, and we'll also get an extra civilian factory, which could become useful in as we continue to try to grind down. That's what this is going to be. We're now just grinding them down. But like you see, look at the, we're getting some decent chunkage of China under our grasp. But you imagine if we actually had guns instead of our fists, then we might be able to fight the Japanese. Alright, what's going on with these reforms? Couple more days, 10 days, keeping an eye on it. Yeah, for sure. We're now also over 50% war support, so we can switch to a war economy once we have the political power to do so. So I think that'll be the next priority of mine, even more than coring, because Oh yeah, but we have stopped mobilizing, though. We have almost 250,000 recruitable population available to us, but it should be noted that that is it. That is all we have right now. Because we've also finished integrating Hunan. That's what's going to be so great about when we come down here and integrate these places. They've got millions of people in them. Okay, yeah, they're definitely on their back foot. No gaps, though. They're keeping multiple units stacked in all areas. Continue. Oh, you see, they were tricky with it. They made it that it goes back to needing 100. But just continuous. And again, even with, look at this, we're doing the land reform, our stability is still taking away from us, we have occupations going on, and we're still getting 1.5 points of political power a day. That's nuts. And incidentally, we're going to go to the gentlest possible occupation so that we can still continue to get even more political power. I don't want any of it losing. And that's it. The Qing are done. Fengtian government has taken control of Beijing, and they are going to become a complete monster. The Second Northern Expedition. China's civil war has reached a turning point as the left Kuomintang has officially declared war on the internationally recognized Fengtian government. Let's see how that goes for them. The last expedition occurred a decade ago with the aim to unify the country. However, this was not to be, with the KMT gravely underestimating the German presence in the region. With war now declared, the stage is set for a repeat of the previous expedition led by Chiang Kai-shek. With German preoccupied with European threats, it seems unlikely a German intervention will occur. What this means for China is unknown. History repeats itself. Well, this is not going to go well. I guess there must be an event trigger where the left KMT will immediately declare on whoever wins the war between the two. It's because it happened instantly. Let's keep working on our economy here. We're going to now do some industrial innovations. Actually, what we're going to do here is switch over to a war economy. Fantastic. Okay. Industrial innovation, what does that mean? Same things are getting boosted. Actually, we're going to get a 0.10. Cool. And a military factory. The Yunnanese early textile and light industry was revolutionary by the time of the Xinhai Revolution. That was the 1911 one, I think. Yeah. But it has fallen behind as new industrial production techniques came about in the West. If we wish to prevail against our opponents, we should take advantage of our access to the Kunming Haiphong Railway and import new tools for our factories and new industrial experts to help us reorganize and improve our industry. The land assessment is also complete. With the assessment of land complete, we have determined that there is plenty of room for improvement regarding the distribution and usage of arable land in our province. With this information, we have drafted a development scheme with the ultimate goal of promoting our provincial self-sufficiency, stately administration, probably meant to say state administration, and store grain and increase the amount of overall arable land across the board. Onwards. So, agricultural reforms beginning, 25% additional monthly population, although that did just cost us some political power. That's why you gotta spend it while you got it, guys, because it's going away. It's like, So first off, gambling is bad. Don't do it. But something that I do whenever I have a day where if I've won at gambling, and I know that, especially if I know that I'm going to gamble more, I will put some of my, I take my profit and I'll split it, and some of it I put away. I put away for another day, put in my savings or whatever. But some of it I will spend immediately. I will think to myself, okay, what is something I was going to buy anyway? I'm not talking about, I'm going to go to the store and get something on sale. It's more of a, what is something I was going to buy anyway, and then I immediately spend it, because then I'm spending it with casino money. Having said that, be careful about gambling, boys and girls. So that's what we're doing with the political power. It's like, okay, I got 100. Spend it. Go. Get rid of it. Because if I don't get rid of it, Kaiserreich's going to get rid of it. The Kaiserreich casino always wins. Dinosaur bones found in Roadworks. Oh, this is interesting. Surprising news have come from one of our roadworks to the area of Kunming. Apparently, as some dirt was being removed to construct the road, the workers uncovered the fossilized remains of an extinct animal. Geologist Bien Min Han was quickly contacted about the discovery, and he came rushing into the area, where he quickly staged some analysis. And with the help of some workers, he uncovered the rest of the fossilized remains of the animal. Dubbed IVPPV-15, the remains are now being transported to Kunming for further analysis. As paleontological interest in... I said paleontological, but I couldn't say interest. Interest in the area is now surging. Bien Min An is now conducting some land surveys on the area to examine the possibility that we may have found a sedimentary rock formation that may potentially harbor even more examples. While his work did come for free, the transportation costs had to be covered by us, and while the road works have already resumed, the small delay still carries a monetary cost. Let's hope they found something interesting. I'll tell a story actually about dinosaurs in the Chinese area in the next episode. Are we hitting our caps, by the way? We're getting close. Okay, so we're gonna advanced machine tools. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. In the next episode, we should secure this area of southern China. Maybe we'll go after the left KMT, who are at war with all of this. This is their decisions that they've made. Is it any wonder that's the left for you? Like I said before, if you ain't right, you ain't right. I'll see you all in that next episode. Bye.